the many layers of the egoic mind. From sunrise to sunset, my egoic mind takes on so many forms. As soon as the first rays of sunlight stir my mind and body, the positioning commences to keep me enraptured with thought form, wrapping itself around me, bundling all thoughts, emotions, feelings, and actions into a cozy blanket, like a newborn swaddled in comfort. During the day, it clothes me with layers of thought, scattering my energy into these unnecessary layers. Layer of guilt, to bathe in self-destructive behavior. Layer of shame, to blame self and another. Layer of judgment, to create separation. Layer of superiority, so I can pretend I am still in control and I do not hurt. Layer of inferiority, so I play small. A layer of label, to isolate self and others. Layer of fear, to paralyze self. Layer of anxiety, to prevent me from exploring new possibilities and realities. Layer of hate, to misdirect lack of control of my emotional self. When these layers become a home, they slowly seep into me and distance me from being, creating a false self. This is the work of the egoic mind, constantly jockeying for position, contaminating my being, spreading and contaminating other beings and environments with fear, anger, judgment, and endless limitations. Uninterrupted, it becomes a weapon against oneself and against another. When I wrote this poem, I had written it once I understood that the ego had played a significant part in my life of creating negative energy that left me feeling powerless, feeling helpless, and frustrated. With meditation, with research, with silence, with mindfulness, with contemplation, little by little, I distance myself from the stories the egoic mind creates from unnecessary thinking. It is a practice. Once embraced, leads to a path of freedom from thought pattern that comes from the false self and thought patterns that come from others. You learn to become the warrior for your own inner peace and the warrior for your self-worth and love in this lifetime. We will now go into a guided meditation. Find a comfortable place to sit. Once seated comfortably, take a deep breath with me and bring your awareness to the present moment. Right here, right now, you are one with your spirit. Observe the different layers the egoic mind brings to your attention. Layer of guilt, of a past you no longer control. Layer of shame, when the conditions of the shameful event are now different. Layer of judgment, as there is no prize to be won by judging yourself. Layer of superiority and inferiority. Your spirit does not have a hierarchy. Where spirit and divinity are concerned, there are no levels. Distance yourself from the layer of label and categorizing yourself. The ego labels so it can pretend to control. Spirit does not label. Spirit is the I am. Distance yourself from the layer of hate and invite love. Love is your truth. The divine sees you, knows you, and loves you. The divine does not judge. The divine invites us into presence with breath. Take a deep breath and come on back.